All right, we are here at the Sheriff Fest 2019, and I'm here with my man Keland, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his nonprofit and what he's got going on with the city. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, Keland.
So we are the Colony Youngstown. It's a local grassroots 501c3, and the bulk of our work right now is going towards community development in the form of incorporating sustainable green components to stormwater management. And so right now we're working with the Mahoning County Land Bank on Emerald Corridor, which is located on the city's south side. It's 14 properties that were demolished, and the land banks have that NIP funding that helps to put green space on top of the newly demolished homes in order to help stabilize communities and keep the value from dropping and the brownfields down. So green infrastructure is a cool way to address several issues that we face here in Youngstown, not only blight and vacant lots, but also stormwater mitigation. We have rain gardens that are going in right now, and those rain gardens will keep that rainwater from picking up debris, picking up pollution, and carrying it to our natural waterways. And so not only that, but green spaces have been shown. There's studies done by the American Journal for Public Health that cite healthy, vibrant green spaces inside of communities that are at or below the poverty line decreases crime by up to 30% in some instances. And so in a community like Youngstown Southside, this is a solution that solves that problem, but also mitigates stormwater. So we helping to stabilize that community and keep the value there, and not only that, but raise the value. Already, all we've done so far is greened 3 lots and had the demolition contractor leave the rain garden depressions, and we are already seeing residents, homeowners start to spruce up their properties. Some of the houses that were vacant, you see activity now where people are cleaning them up, getting them ready for residents or whatever. But it's exciting to see these things start to transpire with just a whiff of this type of project. And so our work really, our mission is to engage, organize, and mobilize residents around important initiatives aimed at improving the Mahoning Valley community. And so this is right within our wheelhouse, and we're really excited about it. Thank you to our partners, Land Bank, Green Youngstown, Jennifer Jones, Green Print Partners, who really brought us into the green infrastructure game. So got to be thankful to them, April Mendez and some of those people, our councilmen and women who supported the work that we're doing, and our city, giving us permission and just helping us to, find our way.
And what I've noticed is you guys have like a different terminology for like everything, and so some people may not understand like some of the terms, but if people want to understand more or learn more about what you guys got going on, how can they get in contact with you guys?
So you can our website is www.thecolonyyoungstown.org. That's TheColonyYoungstown.org.
Okay, cool.
And or you can email me at Keland@thecolonyyoungstown.com. So we had the .org after I had the .com email address. So.
I mean, you notice that in like every field, like where people will have, like I noticed when I was in the military, they have like names for certain things, and people are like, well, what are you talking about? So that may be like green banking, like you have like different things, terminology for like leveling the plane, or what you guys are into. So now, how do people contribute? Do you guys accept donations?
Yes, you can donate right on our website. That's the easiest, simplest way to go about it. Or you can contact us if you want to have a more, let's just say, a more engaged, donation conversation. I would be more than happy to sit down and talk to anybody, who wants to help us do this work. It's very important. And for people who don't know, green infrastructure is simply the use of vibrant green spaces to mitigate stormwater runoff. And in Mahoning Valley, flooding is an issue. We do have a lot of floodplains here. We are also under federal consent decree, meaning that our combined sewer systems are causing pollution to Mill Creek Park and Mahoning River.
Absolutely.
You know, and so there's some efforts on all fronts to make this happen, and we always applaud people who are doing those things and want to make sure that we do everything that we can to support those efforts, and then, you know, just take it a step further and just build our niche and grow as we are, you know. It's also important to mention that we are in the process of developing the National Green Infrastructure Certification Program for displaced individuals such as myself, or emerging workforce members, or even developing professionals to get a certification, you know, nationally recognized certification in this type of work, so that as we install rain gardens, and if you know anything about them, they require long-term maintenance. You know, rain gardens, bioswales, you know, just whether it's low impact or high impact or more comprehensive stormwater mitigation practices. You know, you just want to have people who, you know, have been trained and have some experience, you know, working with this type of deal. So
how do they help people's insurance policies at all? Does it affect people's insurance policies at all?
So in some parts of the country, not only will you get a reduced
that's great.
Insurance rate, but you will also save tax money.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Save money.
And yes, and so I've talked to a couple of local carriers, and that's just me personally. I know that there's some movements on a broader scale that are looking to identify this as a, you know, accepted and recognized, you know, way of, you know, decreasing that risk. You know, because if you live in a floodplain, and let's say you install a rain garden on your property that'll hold 10,000 gallons of water. When you have a rain event, you can bank on 10,000 gallons, and let's say, you know, that water being controlled
by that rain
and put somewhere, right? And so, as an insurance carrier, you know, they would have to look at it and say, well, the chance of me having to write a $200,000 check because this water has destroyed the foundation and TV, you know, TVs and Blu-ray, or what is that now, Fire Sticks, all that stuff. You know, Michael Jordan tennis shoes and all that stuff. You want to make? I would just see it as, you know, good business to recognize it and say, hey, you install this, I'm willing to cut you a lower rate because you live in a floodplain. You know?
And there's been a lot of rain up here up north, and there's been a lot of flooding Midwest. So if you need to get in touch with Keland, how can they get in touch with you? You're on Facebook?
Yes, Keland L. Logan on Facebook, or you can email me at keland@thecolonyyoungstown.com, or just look us up on the web, www.thecolonyyoungstown.org.
Now, real quick, how do you feel about, has time banking been beneficial to you since we're at the Sheriff Fest? Tell us a little bit about your experience with time banking.
So my experience is very limited. I've had several conversations with Tony about what it is, and I think that the concept is wonderful. I would like to see more people get involved with this movement, because it eliminates the issue of, you know, financial burden. You know, if we're sharing experience and sharing expertise or whatever, commodities, you know, whatever it is that you have money. Then you don't have to worry about having money, because a lot of people don't have money, but everybody got time.
Everybody's got time.
Everybody. And so with that being said, we are willing to donate one rain guard. The cost of labor for one rain guard install, person can just buy materials, and we'll do all the work free of charge.
That's great.
As long as it doesn't require engineering. You know, a lot of times we can just measure the size of your roof, measure your driveway, depending on where you want to put it, and there's a formula to calculate, you know, based on the average rain event, what size it needs to be. And so we can just do that and be more than happy to help someone out on their property. You know, have to be in a floodplain, but that's our time share commitment here.
That's real clever. Like I said, a lot of people, they got creative ways on how to stop disasters from even being worse. And like you heard from Keland, that's a great investment, especially if you have property and you know you're in a floodplain. So definitely get in contact with. I want to thank you for coming on. And I'll forget, this is Brian West, the host of The Mediator, every Sunday from 4 to 5 p.m. on WSOM 600. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good week, everybody. Thanks for coming up. Look how strong.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The Mediator is here.